Good day, everyone. In our tutorial on how to write a journal article, we have already written the hypothetical introduction and hypothetical literature review. This time, I'm going to conduct a tutorial on how to write the methods section. This is the third section of your journal article. This is the easiest part. For me, this is the easiest part of the journal article to write. Now, if you remember, by the way, the working title of our journal article, a hypothetical journal article, no, meaning the things here, the data, the tables are not real. I have just made them up, no, but to illustrate how to write a journal article. So the working title is Hotspots, Hot Times, Targets, and Targets of Robberies in Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental. So there are basically three parts of a descriptive study methods section, especially secondary study. We are not dealing with a survey method, so we do not collect data through survey, but we just collect the data from a government agency. In this instance, let's assume that we collected the data, the secondary data, from the Police Provincial Office of Negros Oriental. So there are three subsections of our method section. We have the study area, and in the study area we are going to discuss the type of municipality or city that we are conducting our study, and the location in the location and geography, population, economy. So we include here the details or the demographics, socio-demographics of our study area. In this tutorial, Dumaguete City, we include the variables or the factors or the characteristics of Dumaguete City that could possibly affect the rates of robbery, because the crime that we are studying here in this hypothetical study is robbery. So we include only the factors or the characteristics of the study area that could possibly affect robberies in this particular place. Now, under the study area, we will also provide a map. Now, I have made this map of Dumaguete City with names of barangays. You can also create your own map or find a map on the web, but cite them properly. Then the second subsection of the method section is the data. Now, you include under this subsection the source of your data, then the data inclusion, so what year, then the stats per year. Then we produce a table like this, the stats per year. So I'll demonstrate also how to cite tables later on. Then the third part is the analysis subsection. How to write the analysis subsection. Here are the parts. You write the overview, then discuss the simple analysis that you conducted, then discuss also the complex analysis if you had complex analysis, then the programs that you used in conducting this type of analysis. Now, let us start writing. Okay, so first subpart of this subsection under the study area is the type of municipality. So we can write, you can, for example, your study area is Metro Manila or Manila City. So you can search on Google what type of municipality or city it is. Now, in our hypothetical study that we are doing right now in our tutorial, we have the Dumaguete City. So what type of municipality is Dumaguete City? So I search it. You can search it on the Google and it will come up. So I searched it already, then I found that Dumaguete City is only a third class chartered city. So you can write it here. Dumaguete City is a third class chartered city in Negros Oriental. In the province of Negros Oriental, Philippines. You can also include here whether it's a capital city or not, but this time it's capital city, so we can write it is the capital. It is the capital city of the said province. Now, location. So relative to unknown location, because when we submit our paper to an international journal, the readers, the reviewers must identify where is it located in relation to the places that they know already. So we locate Dumaguete City. Dumaguete City from Metro Manila. So what's its location? So the city is located, let's just assume 600 kilometers south of Metro Manila, the capital of the country, capital of the Philippines. Then how about geography? So it has a flat, it is located on flat lands, and it is a coastal city. This is a coastal city. Population in 2020. Okay, so you want to determine the population, you just go to Google, then type Philippine Statistics Authority, Dumaguete population, or your municipality or city you are studying. So this time, I've already searched it, and it came up from the PSA website that the population of Dumaguete City, based on the 2020 national census, was 134,103. So we use this 134,103. In 2020, the PSA, based on the 2020 national census, the Philippine National Statistics Authority reported that the city has a total population of 134,103. You need to cite the source of this data. So we go to the website. So this one that provides us with the current data that we have. So it is what particular here, so 134,000. So we cite this PSA 2022, just cite it as PSA 2022. Copy the URL here, then Let's go PS Philippine National Statistics Authority, or PSA 2022. Then let's go to our references. Let's include it here. Let's insert here Philippine Statistical Authority 2022. What is the title? Negros Oriental. This is the title of the site. So Negros Oriental. Then write retrieved from, then the URL that we copied earlier. Okay, there you have it. You have already the citation entry for PSA 2022. Okay, then economy. So you describe it here, what you have observed in your study area. So it has a vibrant economy. It has a vibrant economy and allocation of several schools and universities, allocation of several schools and malls and other business establishments. With this with the influx, so you describe it in relation to robbery, with the influx of people and availability of targets, robberies seemed to thrive in the city. Then, for example, there is a news that, or a report from the Philippine National Police that robbery has been increasing in the area, in the city, so you cite it. For instance, the Philippine National Police reported that robbery incidents in the city has increased from 1,000 in 2019 to 4,000 to 2022. So let's just assume that these are the numbers. These are just hypothetical. Of course, our city is very peaceful. Okay, there you have it. So you have already the first paragraph of your method section. Now, by the way, we have a map here. You should cite it, but we should label it first. So a map is a picture. So you name it as figure. Figure. The label of a figure should be below the figure in a journal article. Commonly in a journal article, the label is below the figure itself. So figure, so this is the first figure, so figure 1. Figure 1, period, map of, or administrative map of Dumaguete City. If you have taken the map from a website, so you add retrieved from, then you write the, for example, we got it from here, just an example. So you copy the URL, then let's go back, retrieved from, okay, place it here, there. So figure 1, administrative map of Dumaguete City, retrieved from then the URL of the site where you took the map. So then you cite it also, the map. So Dumaguete City. By the way, the barangays, we failed to mention the barangays. So we can insert it here. Is the capital city of the said province and is composed of 24 barangays. So you cite the figure 1. Okay, so you cite figure here. So everything that you place, all the figures, the tables must be cited in text. So there you have it. You have already the first paragraph of your methods section. Now let's go to the second subsection, the data. So let's start with the source of data. Where did you get the data? So here in our tutorial, we assume that we get the data from the police provincial office. So I'll type it here. The data in this study was retrieved from the database of the Negros Oriental Police Provincial Office. So, but you can also add, never mind. So let's continue. Data inclusion. How about data inclusion? So you write it there, what your data include. So what years? So it comprises data incident level data of robberies from 2020 to 2022. Then you add here the stats. Let's just assume that these are the stats. So you have a table. You must have a table, no, of the summary of your statistics. Let's put it in the center. So this is the first table, so label it as table 1. So table 1. Summary of the robbery incidents, the number of robbery incidents in Dumaguete City 2020 to 2022. So you have 3 columns in the table: the year, the count or the number, and the percentage. So let's just assume that in 2020 there were 40 robbery incidents, 2021 30, 2022 30. So you have 40, 30, then 30. So let's describe. Table 1 shows the summary of the number of robbery incidents in the city. In particular, by the way, let's assume that it is rising. So it's rising. In particular, there were 40 incidents in 2020 and it rose to, let's assume 60 in 2021 and 100 in 2022. There you have it. You have already the table and the description of the data. Now let's go to the analysis subsection of your methods section. So, overview. Simple and analysis were conducted using simple statistics and advanced spatial statistics. So, for simple statistics, Excel spreadsheet was used to calculate the count and percentage of relevant data. To calculate the count and percentage of relevant data, percentage, and to create graphs of it. Then complex analysis. For example, we used nearest neighbor indices were calculated to determine the presence of significant clustering of robbery incidents, and kernel density estimation was used to visualize, to calculate and visualize the hot spot maps of robberies. Program used: QGIS was used to visualize the maps, and CrimeStat. CrimeStat is a powerful tool in analyzing crime hotspots, crime incidents, and CrimeStat was used to calculate nearest neighbor indices and kernel density estimation to create hot spots or to visualize hot spots. Then you add a conclusion, a short statement to conclude. Some details of the analysis were incorporated in the results section, because the next section of your method section is the results section. There you will reflect there the results of your analysis, then you describe it in the results section. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have already written the hypothetical method section of our hypothetical study entitled Hotspots. times and targets of robberies in Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental. So we have the study area, data, and analysis. Hopefully, this has helped you learn how to write the method section. See you next time in our next tutorial on how to write the results section. God bless.